Hi fashion friends! It's almost Halloween, the spookiest fashion season of them all. And also, one of my favorites. My name is Mila. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make 5 spooky and awesome Halloween headbands. Let's get started. Alright. Headband number 1. It's going to be eyeballs. This one looks so creepy. It's awesome. It's also really easy to make. You're going to need a headband, of course. You're also going to need some black paper, some white paper, and some eye color paper, like green, blue, or brown. Or if you want to go extra creepy, choose red. Then you'll need scissors and a hole punch, some glue, a quarter and a dime, and an empty cereal box. It will make sense in a minute. Get started by choosing how much of the headband you'll cover with eyeballs. I'm going to go about here to here. So that's 7 inches. Now we're going to cut out a piece of the black paper in the cereal box that is the length you chose by 2 inches wide. There we go. Now we're going to glue them together with the brown side still showing. This is the background. And we'll also make the whole thing stronger since paper bends easily. Now onto the eyeballs. Okay, to make those, cut the white paper into strips and trace the quarter on one end. Then zigzag fold it and cut out a bunch of white circles at once. Now do the same thing with the eye-colored paper, but use the dime. So the colored circles are smaller than the white circles. Okay, next step. Use the whole bunch in the black paper to make a bunch of tiny black circles. These are the pupils. Okay, now let's put it all together. Glue the colored circles in the middle of the white circles. Then glue the tiny black circles to the middle of those. Then make more. Now we have a whole bunch of different colored eyeballs. Okay, now that we have our eyeballs, we're gonna glue them to a black background. Do whatever pattern you want here. Here's my eyeballs. Now I just trim off the extra background. The last step is to glue the whole thing to the headband. Use some clips to hold it while it dries. I'm just gonna let that dry, then I'll try it on. It's all done. Look how awesome this turned out. I think that looks so cool. Okay, headband number 2 is also easy to make. Easier than the last one actually. We are going to make cat ears. For this one, all you need is another headband, of course, plus some black and pink felt, and some scissors and glue. That's it. Start with the black felt and fold the top down about 2 inches. Then just cut out 2 triangles with the fold at the bottom. Now we're going to open these up and put them side by side with about 2 inches between them. Lay the headband across the middles and tilt them so they're lined up. Then put some glue on the top half of each one and fold the bottom half up to meet the top and line up the edges. Last, we're going to cut out 2 pink triangles that are a little bit smaller than the black ones. Glue those to the center of each ear. Then I'm going to use clips again to hold it while it dries. That's it. Alright, it's dry. I'm going to unclip it and try it on. Love it. This also looks cute in other colors. Now on to headband number 3. For this one, we are making spider webs. It's gonna be so creepy, I love it. For this one, you only need 2 things. A headband and some white pipe cleaners. And if you want, some tiny spiders. Those are optional. Alright, let's get started. Start by taking 3 of the pipe cleaners and twist the centers around the headband. Then separate the ends so you have 6 points. Fold the tips back to make them however long you want. And twist the ends so they aren't pointy. Then take another pipe cleaner and wrap the end around the tip of one of your points. And wrap it around the next point. Do it again. When you run out, just twist the ends of the next one onto the one you just finished. Keep going. When you get back to the first point, just bend it down an inch and wrap it around once. Then start again. Keep going all the way till you get to the center, adding more pipe cleaners as you need them. When you get to the end, cut off the extra and fold in the point. There it is, it's all done. No glue to dry on this one. Now I'm just gonna add a spider and try it on. This one's fun. Try it with the black light too. Alright, let's work on headband number 4. This one is a Mini Witch Hat. To make this one, you will need another headband, some felt. I'm using purple because I love purple, but you can make these traditional black or really any color you want. Some fabric glue, clips for drying, scissors and a marker, a few things to decorate with, like ribbons, yarn, fabric, whatever, plus a small bowl and a medium plate. Okay, let's start with the round things in the felt. Trace the circle with a small bowl onto the felt, then trace a half circle with the plate. Cut both out. Now take that half circle and put a line of glue down half of the straight edge and roll it into a cone. There'll be some overlap, that's okay. Just make sure it's the right size to fit in the middle of your full circle. Then trace the size of your cone onto the full circle. Okay, now you're going to take an extra scrap and put it inside the cone. The extra piece is just so it doesn't dry to itself. And then clip it so it can dry. Now we're going to put this on the side to dry. Next, fold the full circle in half and cut just a little piece out of the center. Next, cut a bunch of strips from the hole in the center to the circle you drew. It should look like this. Now put some glue on the strips. Unclip the cone. Open it up and place it on the circle. Then glue the strips to the inside of the cone. And of course, clip it to dry. Okay, it's dry. I'm gonna take these off. And now it's time to accessorize. I have this black tulle bow and I'm gonna put that over my hat. I think it's gonna take a little glue to hold it in place. Okay, my clip's on place. And now I'm gonna bling it. I have these glass rhinestones and I'm gonna glue these all over my witch hat. I love the sparkles. Now all we have to do is glue the hat to the headband. I'm gonna put mine a little off center because I just think it's so cute. Then let it dry one more time, and it's all done. All right, it's done. Look how awesome this looks. All right, on to the last one. We are going to make Day of the Dead Headband. For this one, we will need another headband, some thin black fabric, some ribbons, paper flowers, a few clips and scissors, and glue. I cut out a piece of fabric that's 2 feet wide and about 3 feet long, so you can make yours shorter if you want. The first thing we're gonna do is glue that fabric onto the headband and putting in a couple of folds so then it all fits on the headband. And then that way it'll be fuller in the back when it's done. And use clips to hold it in place while it dries. Here's my veil. Once it's dry, I'm gonna glue some ribbons onto each side. My ribbons are about 1.5 feet long, though it doesn't really matter how long they are. Okay, now that the ribbons are ready, time to add the flowers. I'm putting my headband on a tissue box just to hold it in place. It'll be easier to put the flowers on this way. Alright, last round of drying for this video, and then we're all done. Alright, the last headband is ready. I think this one turned out so awesome. This one is actually going to be part of my Halloween costume this year. It's going to look so awesome. So, there you have it, fashion friends. 5 spooky and awesome Halloween headbands. Which one's your favorite? My favorite is this one. Thanks so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch ya in the next video. Happy Halloween, bye!